Hello, my loves. Welcome to an all sign shadow work reading for the Mercury retrograde and the full moon happening on the 17th. Okay. If you are a water or fire sign, lucky you. You guys got a bonus reading. Feel free to go in my playlist and check that out. Okay. But I have a little PSA before we get to the reading. Okay. I am a Scorpio. For those of you who have been with me or have seen my videos before, you may know that already. I've mentioned it, okay? Because of that, I'm constantly in this transformation thing, okay? Where I'm going through like rebirths, right? And rising from the ashes and like reconstructing, okay? And I came on YouTube, okay, over the summer with the goal, right, of building this safe, authentic community, okay, where people could truly feel seen, okay, understood, right, the deeper layers, the deeper meanings, okay. I am a tarot reader. I love tarot. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful tool to help connect us with the divine, okay? But my passion, my purpose, okay, is shadow work coaching, okay? Because I've been there. I'm a Scorpio, like I said. It's been all about transformation. I dedicated a decade to this inner healing, and it's still a journey, right? And I love instilling that faith and that confidence in people that they can find their light as well, right? A lot of the people that are drawn to my channel are light workers, okay, are healers, okay. They resonate with something within me, and I resonate with something within you guys as well, okay, and that's a beautiful thing. But I realized that my energy felt really scattered, you know, and I was reading for all of the signs, right, the whole entire zodiac, and it was just like a lot, and it felt almost like rehearsed, right? I struggle with anxiety on like my own level that I have to work through before every time I press record. And my goal with like connecting very authentically, it started to feel like, I don't know, like it was scripted almost, because I just wanted to get the information out the best way I can. And that was passion, right? That was love, that was excitement for what I was doing. But I took a break, right? In the middle of me like feeling like I'm so behind. And it just came to me that I really needed to restructure everything. So going forward, if you're still with me, we are focusing on inner healing, okay? I'm gonna put out weekly readings regarding energy check-ins, but it'll be like an inner child look. It'll be a deeper reading, okay? I'm gonna put out a theme of the week reading, but it's gonna be like a soul contract thing, like what you're supposed to fulfill with the divine, okay? What's that purpose? I do want to do like relationship readings. I know a lot of you will be happy about that. I have gotten, the most emails I've gotten have been inquiring about like love readings and stuff, but I don't want to base it off love, okay? I want to go deeper. So the relationship might be with your mom one week, or your partner one week, or a friend or a coworker, okay? There's something here in the energy, and I found a few channels that read the same way that I do, okay? Here's a tip for you guys when picking readers, okay? Tarot is a beautiful tool, but your tarot reader can only meet you as deeply as they have been able to meet themselves, right? So that's why sometimes one may hit it a little bit deeper than the other, okay? Ali's tarot, the actual earth angel, okay? Like, thank goodness for her. She has a life coaching, True to You channel that you should check out as well. Steve's love messages, you know, he cracks me up, but he's been great. He reads the deeper things. So if you were looking for a love reading, that's my point. Maybe check him out, okay? He's on a soulmate cycle. He reads the deeper layers. He is there to help heal, okay? Help bring light to the collective. And then Behind the Black Veil has been amazing as well. She goes deeper with the layers. She also does a weekly affirmation message. So be sure to check them out, okay? But I think that's kind of my ramble, okay? So if you've been with me, bear with me while we reconstruct a little bit for the new year, okay? I'm really excited about it. If you're new here, You caught me just in the nick of time. I feel like really more relaxed, okay? Tarot readings, and honestly, it was Steve's Loves Tarot that helped teach me this. It's not so much about zodiac signs or horoscope, okay? If you found this video, if you feel like it resonates, there's a reason here. You've been guided here, okay, by the divine to heal something within you, right? So let's see what the message comes out, okay? I'm just taking this down because I had a thing with my notes. We are entering today, at the time of this recording, okay, Mercury retrograde, yay, okay? The full moon is coming up as well. The retrograde period begins from the 14th of January until the 3rd of February, okay? And then we'll have a shadow period, but that'll be a different video, okay? And it's all about measuring twice and cutting once, okay? It's an ideal time for reflection, okay, not change. There's also the retrograde happening in oh my gosh, I just lost my mind, Venus in the sign of Aquarius until the 29th. Okay, so be mindful. There's a lot happening in the cosmos, but you know what? It's actually supposed to refresh us, okay? It's supposed to allow us to be still, okay? Of course, be mindful, as always, of communication issues. I'm a great example of that right now. But signing contracts, past returns, okay? So let's see. Let's take a look into the shift that is taking place here for this Mercury retrograde season. What is the theme? Okay, we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag, and the Eight of Pentacles. Earth signs as well, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay, so we are looking at a situation where we are letting our defenses down, okay? We're being mindful to not be so triggered, okay? That's what the Seven of Wands in the reverse and this Eight of Pentacles is talking about, okay? When the Eight of Pentacles comes out, it talks about routine, your day-to-day, hard work, devoting yourself to a cause, but you're also sacrificing something else, right? This is an old mindset here. The Seven of Cups in the reverse is talking about there's no more confusion. There's something that has been identified. There's a goal here, okay? Whatever that means for you. A path, okay, is being lit. And this may be something that you have been struggling to find for a long time. Clarity, okay? A next step, right? What to do next. There's been a stuck energy, and we'll talk about it in a moment. The Knight of Cups in the reverse just popped out here, okay? Some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that is withdrawing love, or perhaps that's you, okay? Somebody's heading in a different direction here after a really confusing time. They feel like they can't fight for this. They need stability. Let's see. And I get that this is your energy, but clarify the Seven of Wands in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah, you guys have been blocked. It's that stuck energy. It's karma that's played out, okay? This could have prevented travel, right? I know that lockdowns are starting again, okay, very heavily. It could be a long distance relationship that you're not able to see, whether it's a physical distance or an emotional distance. It's challenging you to invest in yourself here with this Eight of Pentacles. It looks very different than what you're used to in the past. Tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles energy. Okay, the Chariot in the reverse, very interesting. That's the next shadow work reading that I'm going to be working on. So keep your eye out for that in the Timeless playlist. But this is about, again, right? Like reflecting instead of going forward and forcing, okay? You've obviously been meeting walls here, okay? The overall surface looks like you have control, right? And it looks like you're doing the right thing as far as something obviously isn't working. So you're doing what you can, you're finding what you do have control over, but it's because look at all this heavy energy lying underneath. The Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot in the reverse. It's block after block after block. The universe, okay, the divine has said, no, you can't go forward. It's almost like this feeling of building muscle or building momentum, okay? The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Why? Why are we being stuck? The theme is saying because there's attachment issues, perhaps expectations, perhaps you're draining yourself. I was just talking about in the beginning of the video, right? How I was doing something so much out of love, right? This channel, but at the same time, it was depleting my energy, right? Because I didn't feel focused, okay? Has a lot to do with the theme. With that said, let's move into the next section here. I want to look at the mundane energy, okay? The stuck energy, whatever this Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot in the reverse is. The Tower, Scorpio, hello. It just fell out, okay? It fell out and I thought it was going to be reversed, but it came up, right? Okay? Change, okay? The mundane energy is, it feels like in the air, something's supposed to change. Either we know something has to change or we can feel the changes coming, and it's like this waiting period, right? It's like, I feel like I can't do anything until something, it feels very out of your control. And the divine may be clarifying that. They may be verifying that, like, you're right, okay? This Mercury retrograde period here is meant to pause, right? Reflect, okay? There is a reason why we haven't had the change, why we haven't had the green light to go forward. Look what just fell out. The Chariot. Cancer, hello. Cancer energy. When the change comes, you can go forward. This is what the divine is saying, okay? So give yourself some grace here. The fact that you've been blocked, the fact that nothing has been going your way, or maybe taking off, or has happened for you yet, as frustrating as that may be, it's divinely guided. There's purpose for that. Before we clarify this, I actually want to pull a side message here, okay? I want to see how the full moon is going to impact this, because for those of you watching before the 17th, okay, this reading is good until February 3rd, but for those of you watching before January 17th, we have the full moon in Cancer, okay? I'm going to pull a card and see how this is amplifying this stuck energy right now. 2 came out. Cancer energy, 2, King of Cups and the 2 of Cups in the reverse. There is a need during this full moon to show up for yourself, okay? We're all feeling perhaps a little bit on edge with the stuck energy. This is why exes start to reach out, right? It's almost like a feeling like a calm before a storm, and I don't think it's a storm that's coming. It's just this overwhelming extended energy of like, okay, it's the new year, like it's gonna start feeling new, right? Something interesting about the full moon, and for those of you that got the readings, the half of the zodiac, oh gosh, I just lost my train of thought. Give it back, Spirit. All right, it'll come back to me if it's important. Spirit just took it from me because, well, I don't know why, but let's move to this, okay? So you guys are being asked to show up for yourself, okay? Be present during this full moon, okay? Nothing external is going to fulfill you or seem like enough, okay? Lots of potential triggers regarding our connections, okay? Cup energy here, emotion, lots of love. The challenge during this full moon period is to show up and give ourselves what we're seeking from others, okay? Which is really interesting because Venus is in retrograde as well, right? So that makes sense. Wow, okay. The 4 of Pentacles just flew out here. What's the 4 of Pentacles about? Holding on, right? In work, right? This can talk about like holding on to our money. We're saving up for something, right? It's not that we're broke, okay? We're just holding on to our money. It's that with energy. We have a lot of love to give, but right now we just need to hold on to it, okay? There's something to look at, something to examine there. Now let's move back to this Tower and the Chariot, okay? That has a lot to do. I'm really glad that I pulled those, okay? Now that we know that you're being asked to show up for yourself, okay? And not seek external fulfillment during this pause period. Makes a lot of sense why the Tower would be here, right? That's the change that's needed, is connection again. A lot of us may be feeling alone, okay? Feeling like we're not able to connect with those we care about, those we love. We might be waiting on news from others, okay? That could potentially hold the trigger, okay? And that's why our emotions are all over the place. Tell me, oh my goodness, calm down. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles just flew out here with the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, Okay, you guys, this is talking about the new beginning energy, right? Something has to be balanced. Equal give and take is all about the Six of Pentacles, okay? Earth energy showing up here. There is some... There's something that needs to be looked at as far as either A, what you expect from a relationship. That Two of Cups, let's not go unnoticed here. We know that refers to soulmate connections or the desire to be fulfilled in that way, right? Find that connection, okay? We may either be expecting too much, okay? Giving too much, over giving, right? To compensate for what we're lacking. This is the change that's needed, okay? The divine is saying, going forward, we can't overgive to situations. We can't overstay where we don't belong, okay? That will not be supported. That's why the energy is stuck. So during this period, really look at, examine, especially your relationships, where either you are giving someone too much of your time, control. Okay, if you're being deeply triggered, look within. Okay, ask yourself why. The Chariot, let's clarify the Chariot. Clarified by judgment, there it is. Before you can go forward, you have to understand, okay, the deeper purpose. This is a second chance too, right? Judgment is all about second chances, okay? It is the card of reconciliation, right? But it's also the card of looking in the mirror, okay? It's a second chance to understand why there's always this inner void, okay? Why we're always seeking something external to fulfill us, right? There's something very deep that needs to be examined during this Mercury retrograde. It's what keeps you stuck. Tell me more, please, Spirit, about this Chariot judgment. This is a lot of major arcana in this stuck energy, my loves. Okay? Coincidences, not a thing. Here comes another one. The Moon. Okay? Shadow City, right? Shadow Work Central. Okay? There's a lot of confusion, okay, about why things are the way they are. Maybe confusion on how to even, what showing up for yourself even means, right? That might be frustrating to even hear. What does that mean? What you give to others, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? That time, that attention, that effort, okay? That consideration, that patience. Not saying, okay, that that's not a beautiful thing to extend to others, but there's an imbalance here that you don't give yourself that kind of grace, that kind of presence, okay? So really take advantage of this time while you're feeling stuck to show yourself some TLC here. All right, let's look at the energy that you guys are carrying, okay, in this Mercury retrograde. See how you're perceived, how you're feeling. Okay. Oh, it was the Five of Pentacles earlier. I was confused. My eyes were bad. Interesting. Four of Pentacles is here, though, in the current energy. That's what it is. It's the holding on. You guys have a lot of plans, okay? Remember in the theme here, right? The Eight of Pentacles, we're working hard. You may not have an overall big idea picture, but you know, if you just keep working hard with something, okay? You keep at it, right? You don't overextend yourself. You don't get distracted. It's going to lead to success. But why am I picking up on the energy of almost like a fear of change? Like you're working really hard for this change, but it's, there's an energy of fear there. Strength. Okay, am I your tarot reader or am I your tarot reader? I got you. Leo energy showing up, okay? Yeah, there is a lot of fear. You may never have done this before, shown up for yourself like that. Even viewed the situation, right? Been able to self-reflect like that, okay? Been able to take advantage of the pause energy, okay? When there's quiet and stillness, for those that are not aware, okay, what's going on within them or why or what's coming up, that can lead to the miscommunication, the triggers, right? The outbursts. Ten of Swords, there it is. Okay, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is here now. There is, okay, a concept that you have to let go, that you will always be betrayed, let down. And I'm picking up, this is from yourself. You may have built that inner belief system because of the actions of others, okay? Because you've been betrayed in the past before, and we'll clarify in a moment. But this is crossing over here, and this is where it's becoming stuck and detrimental to your growth, okay? You think because you haven't seen success or you haven't witnessed success or someone overcome, and it comes through as almost overcoming like anxiety or depression, like a mental block, but take it as it resonates. That's just intuition. There's this inner belief system that you're going to fail too. I don't like saying that, but I don't have another way of putting it. That's the energy, okay? I'm going to actually clarify this Ten of Swords first. Here's the beauty, okay? It may be pain. You guys are probably frustrated as hell with this energy, okay? We're at our wit's end with the Ten of Swords, okay? Possibly feeling really burnt out and exhausted, okay? And there's a difference between being tired or being burnt out, okay? That's like the energy of just like being in survival mode and we're just trying to get through the day, but every day feels like that. That's what needs to come to an end here. That's why the Four of Pentacles is here. That's why the full moon is amplifying this energy of showing up for yourself. Because if you put your faith in someone else right now, okay, you're just going to fuel that belief that it leads to failure. Because nobody, and we got the message here with the full moon, King of Cups, Two of Cups in reverse. No matter how much you love them, no matter how much they love you, nobody can fill that void, okay, of safety, of stability, of feeling, I got this. My life isn't going to end in turmoil. I trust myself. Other than you. Support is great, but that's not what this is, okay? Tell me more about this Ten of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, see, I just said support. There is support surrounding you. Please look for it, okay? If you feel alone in your relationships and you don't recognize it, okay? In your friendships, in your whatever, personal relationships, seek communities out, right? You're watching this tarot video. This is here to support you. Did you catch my earlier message? Hello? Okay? You can find a place to kind of just like take that breath, right? Release, okay? Everything that has kept you from growing in the past. Tell me more about this. Yeah, look at this. Kept you from growing in the past. You're trapped, secluded, staring, waiting. You can see, right? And that's all about the theme of the reading too. Remember, there wasn't any more confusion, okay? We can see the light. We may not know exactly, okay, everything, but we know there's bright light. And it's like we're just waiting to burst through, right? But I almost get this energy where it's like we have our back turned and we're like kind of waiting maybe for some people to catch up with us, okay? Or wanting to grab a comfy blankie to take with us, okay? That's the cycle that needs to end, okay? And for those of you that resonate with having blocked travel plans, okay, this is when that block will be lifted, okay? When you go through, and I don't know how else to say it, ego death, okay? It has a lot to do with expectations, okay? There's a core issue here where it's like somebody here, and apply it as it resonates, right? They're over giving, and I know I said this, but it's really coming through in your current energy too. They're over giving to a situation to compensate for the lack that they feel from within, okay? Or they're expecting too much from someone that they're not applying to themselves. So I guess it kind of does go either or. All right, clarify the Strength card, please. The Hangman in the reverse. A new perspective is needed here, okay? To calm that fear. Again, it's not something from outside of you that's going to fulfill, right? While there is support and while there can be inspiration, right? I hope something I'm saying is helping you and inspiring you to gain that new perspective. You're truly the only one that can look deep enough to know, okay? To take care of yourself, right? So speaking of, let's do that. Let's take a look at what your suggested inner work is, okay, for this time period here. What to be mindful of. Consider it your soul contract, right? Your oath to the divine, okay? Your affirmation, if you will. The Star, Aquarius energy, and the Ten of Pentacles. Wishing for your happiness. You deserve it. There's a deep need. Your inner work is feeling like you deserve it. That's why this 10 of Swords is here, you guys. Okay? That's why the world is here, right? And there are people around you that can help you evolve, that can help you grow, okay? Where, again, you can build that foundation. You can find your community. You can find where you fit, okay? It might be with me. Hi, hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notifications, right? How beautiful is this message? I mean, really, like, I could get emotional with it, okay? Talking about your deep wishes, your deep wants, what will bring you happiness. Before you can have it, you have to believe that you deserve it. Clarify the star. And there's also a need, right? You know what's so interesting? The Tower was in what's the stuck energy, okay? Okay, the major arcana, the Tower comes right before the star. Change, fast, sudden change that shakes up, okay, our foundation and forces us to rebuild, okay, something that's stronger, better, okay? Then we get our wish, right? Our wish is so big, we don't even realize how big it is. The star and the 10 of Pentacles, if you guys are wishing for money, abundance, love, connection, a drive of purpose, whatever it is, believe you deserve it. That's where it begins, okay? That may be what needs to change in your foundation. Because look what was here, right? A new beginning, but almost not even giving to it, letting it pass you by. Or trying to force something that's not for you, over giving to a beginning that's not for you, right? Apply it as it resonates. Tell me about, tell me about the star, yeah. Look at that. We're getting fucking, can I say that? I don't know. I'm not monetized yet. It's repeating messages, okay? 10 of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the star, you guys. You're wishing, okay, has a root of feeling like you don't deserve it, okay? Or take this time to re-examine. Maybe there's a reason why you feel like you don't deserve it. Maybe it doesn't resonate with you any longer. Maybe you're no longer the version of yourself you were when you planted those seeds and thought, this is what my everything is. This is what's going to make me happy. Maybe this Tower moment is going to cause you to re-examine what happiness looks like for you. Okay? Don't be afraid of that. Don't let that pass you by. That's the inner work that's needed. Be sure of what you're wishing for, what you're striving for, what your inner beliefs are. Tell me more, please. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. The 4 of Wands in the reverse. There's closure. That's what we're talking about here. The inner belief. You have to let go of that. That's the 10 of Swords. It's all related, my loves, okay? I know you feel me. Fire energy showing up, earth energy, okay? We got more air energy here. We're facing our fears, okay? 9 of Swords in the reverse is, I haven't been able to sleep. I have anxiety. This situation stresses me out, but I cannot be a prisoner anymore. I can't live this way. Okay? There's some disappointment here, right? Maybe even some shame or embarrassment that what your 10 of Pentacles was supposed to be isn't anymore. You're allowed to grow, my love. Can you be mindful of that, please? Okay? I do want to check in while we're over here at this little pit stop. Potential triggers, okay? I think that's a good idea. Potential triggers that could come up, please, Spirit. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. 3 of Cups in the reverse, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Third party energy showing up here, my loves, okay? With what you're supposed to be focused on. You guys are trying to ground yourselves and flow, but guess what? There is one section of your plate that's a little too full. That has a little bit too much of your attention. You know what it is. That's why we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. You don't want to talk about it. You gotta. You gotta. That's what Mercury retrograde is for. Don't make the divine bully it out of you, right? Surrender to that. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Let's just do it. Let's just clarify the 3 of Cups in reverse. What's the third party energy? What just fell out? The King of Pentacles. You guys, something that's distracting you from your growth. You guys are about to not only feel balanced, but really, really set yourself up for success. Okay? Remember the first message we got. make sure you know what you're planting, okay? Make sure you know what you're wishing for. You're about to be really happy, okay? Whatever this is that is giving too much, or excuse me, you're giving too much of, your attention to, is preventing you from embracing this King of Pentacles world. 5 of Cups in the reverse. You guys, Queen of Wands in the reverse. It's the pain from the past. It's all ego. Look at this. You were so passionate, right? Water and fire energy showing up here, okay? About a love, okay? Or maybe about a purpose, a business, a job. This is where I'm going to be like retiring, right? I have myself set up, my career set up, my purpose is set up, okay? I met my soulmate. You grew out of that version of yourself. That's okay. Why are you beating yourself up for that? Because this 5 of Cups in the reverse is talking about letting the pain go. The pain go is this 10 of Swords that you're carrying around with you constantly. Constantly, my love. You deserve to live, okay? There is no time like a new year, new month, okay? The full moon, the first retrograde season, okay? This is, again, a time to measure twice, cut once, okay? So let's take a look at the purpose. We're being required to work through a lot, right? We're healing, we're learning, we're embracing our light. What's the reward? What's the divine going to recognize here? Wow. Unstucking yourself. Knowing, okay, what to do differently, right? A huge block for you in the energy that this just confirmed, okay, is that there's been so much confusion. That was the first card out, 7 of Cups in the reverse, right? You're getting clarity now where to go, okay? But for a long time, it was like you couldn't figure out what had to change, what had to change. Now you know. 9 of Wands, fighting for yourself here, fighting for what you want, knowing when to let go, when to fight. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow, you guys, this is a complete transformation. Very specific for somebody's mental health here, okay? Somebody that has been struggling with maybe paranoia, especially with the 10 of Swords energy here, okay? Anxiety, depression. Look at this imagery, right? That big lizard that's camouflaged into the walls, okay? The girl's just trying to be peaceful. And it's like always having to look over your shoulder. You're not going to feel that way anymore. When you learn how to trust yourself, okay? And you're not expecting somebody else here to show up for you and provide that sense of safety and stability, okay? That foundation. It's a completely new way of living. The doors that all of a sudden open to you because you just leveled up, right? And this is confirming why restructuring my channel is such a great idea. This has been a collective message in the 12 readings I've been doing, and I didn't know how to express this, right? So if you have been with me for 32 minutes and you're still here, yes, confirmation, this all has fucking purpose. You have a new way of living, of thinking, right? You may have been so held back and felt like you failed again and again because you carried pain from your past, right? Or really struggled with mindfulness, anxious thinking. There is a different connection to the divine now where we're letting it all go away. It's almost like this sense of control is being released and accepting what is, right? Wow, 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 wow. Advice, please. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Let it all go. Recognize what's yours to carry, okay? How much of a stress or burden things have become that weren't ever yours to begin with, right? That could be talking about generational healing, okay? That could be talking about your soulmate feeling so disconnected from your person, right? But that's theirs to work through. Still knowing how to show up for yourself, okay? And them without that attachment. And what just, you guys, I wish I had this on camera. I promise you when I get monetized, I'm investing, so you will be able to get a double angle here. But the Magician just flat out like flopped out of my deck so slow-mo, okay? You hold the power, right? just like it was talking about here in where your suggested inner work was of your belief. Know what you want. Forgive yourself for growing and wanting something else, okay? Manifest. Know you're worthy. That's where the deep, deep, deep work lies, okay? And again, as much of a wonderful gift it is to have support from others, okay? They can't give you self-esteem. You have to work for that. That's what you have to work hard for, okay? Okay, for those interested, here comes a Divine Feminine Oracle card. If you'd like a personal, I do those. I do shadow work coaching sessions. Please, you guys, this is my first video with my restructure. So if you watch the whole thing, comment, let me know. What do you think? Are you down with like the all signs and stuff? I'm excited. I think I'm going to be like, my potential just feels like it's skyrocketing. Like, you know, I can really zone in on what my purpose is here. Okay, the Goddess of Compassion. It's me. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. Hello. I could have went from a 35-minute video to a 1-minute one and just pulled this to this. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you. I hope that this was helpful. Thank you for being here with me. Sunday, you guys should have another upload, okay, where we'll talk about our soul contract of the week. Otherwise, be good, be kind, especially to yourselves. Show up for yourselves. I'm excited. I'll see you soon. Bye.